Well, I've come to a very interesting spot. You can see going down the hill there is an ore chute or a water chute. I presume it's going to be an ore chute rather than a water chute. The hills here are very, very steep, as you see. This has been dug out. There's some work being done over here. There's some work being done up the hill there. And it's a site of an old mine. So always good to come to a spot like this. Just especially here, right there, where the ore was being dropped. And do some detecting just in there. So we'll do some detecting here. See what we find. Presume there's going to be quite a lot of rubbish. But I've got my trusty AlgoForce 1500 here, and it tells me the numbers of the targets, which helps me. I don't dig up too much rubbish. And I looked around there, just found junk, nothing else. And then I was driving around looking for another spot. Unfortunately, my internet's not working, so I wasn't able to check out my maps properly. But on the way driving, I came across a spot which has been really dug up. This is just north of Daylesford, so you can see the area has been pretty well done over by the old timers. And detecting down the hill here, I came detecting down the hill, and I noticed there's a shaft over here. So I came along closer to the shaft, and I'll just show you down there. It's been blocked up, but I think it's a very deep shaft actually, because if you look down the hill you can see a big tailings pile, and that's more than likely come out of this hole here. So always detect around the shaft, because you know that's where they're going to be taking out their pay, and often a small piece of gold will drop. And I've been lucky, so I came across this little one here. It was only about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches down, not even, with a leaf litter, maybe 2 inches. It's not very big, it's pretty flat, and there we go. See that? Very nice little piece of gold. So I'm going to check this area out now very carefully and see what else I can find. So here's a tip, guys. Whenever you see a shaft, look around and see if you can see the spot where they've been dropping all of their pay as they took it out of the shaft. And you can see some of the rocks here. This one in particular, very interesting. You can see this rock. It's got an indicator going through there, and very mineralized. I'm going to take this rock home and crush it just in case. I think it might have small gold in it, but it's not showing up on my detector. But it looks very, very interesting. Very highly mineralized. Now I found that rock. I've been kicking, you know, just been kicking all of this stuff away, and these rocks have showed their face, and I've been detecting in this little spot here, because all of the pay that would have come out of that shaft would have probably been put on the side here, and you can see it's been sort of dug out a little bit onto that heap, and little bits of gold, well, they fall off the quartz and they fall off the rocks as they bring them out, and guess what? I've got myself a nice target here, but I'm not sure if it's junk or whether it's a real target. Show you what it sounds like. If I can find it again. Right on the edge of the shaft. Sounding pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll put you down and we'll retrieve this one together. Okay. Sounding good. Oh, it's out already. Not holding too much hope for this one. Bring you in a bit closer. Very loud. Still in the scoop. I think I saw it. Wow. It's gold, guys. It's gold. Another very flat little piece. Another very flat little piece. But there you go. You've got to clear some areas sometimes. I don't know if that would have come up. Look at that. It's hardly coming up here. Maybe 6 inches, maybe. That's about all you get. Don't know what that weighs. Feels pretty good. Anyhow, you know what's coming next. You got to You gotta put it inside the container. Click. And you gotta love that sound. That's 2 pieces from this little area. Now I'll tell you, I haven't seen any other detector holes in this area. Not one. So I think the opportunities here are good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to clear this whole area here, and I'm going to slowly, carefully detect it, and hopefully not fall in the shaft in the process of doing that. So there's a lot of area here to look through. We've still got a long way to go. Hey everyone, just before we dive into the main video again, I've added a little something extra for your entertainment. Here is a quick look at the Crank Up 2025 Heritage Festival that was held on the weekend at the Upper Yarra Museum near Warburton. It was a great day out with heaps of engines, local heritage displays, and even some exhibits on the gold prospecting history in the area, which I thought you'd all appreciate. So I hope you enjoy this little detour before we get back to my normal video, and I'll weigh up the nuggets that I found. Okay guys, time for the big weigh up. So this was the first little piece that I found, and we'll just put that on the scale. That's exactly 0.1918. Okay, very small. We'll put the second one on now. Oh, that's 0.47, and together they weigh 0.66, so just over half a gram. And so in today's gold price of 160.5 per gram, that's worth about $105. Not too shabby, considering my fuel cost was $56 to get out there. And it definitely paid for the day. So if you've enjoyed watching my channel and you haven't already, please be sure to press the like button, as this will help my channel to grow. And if you haven't already, please subscribe as well, so as you don't miss future content. Thank you so much for watching.